Everyone knows Edmund Hillary conquered Everest, but almost nobody knows the man who stood beside him. Tenzing Norgay, the Sherpa who climbed the mountain 7 times before finally reaching the top. But the man who carried more weight, faced more danger, sacrificed more years. Yet when they asked who reached the summit first, he never answered. For 70 years, he kept that secret, even on his deathbed. Why? This is his story, the one nobody tells. Tenzing was born in 1914 in a small village near Everest, so close to the mountain he could see it from his home. While other children played, Tenzing stared at the peak. Something pulled him toward it, something he couldn't explain. At 19, he got his first job, porter for a British expedition, carrying supplies up the mountain. The British climbers treated Sherpas like pack animals, not humans, not equals, just labor. Tenzing said nothing. He carried his load, he watched, he learned. Every expedition taught him something. The routes, the weather patterns, the mistakes climbers made. By 1953, he had attempted Everest 6 times, 6 failures. Each time, he came close. Each time, something went wrong. Weather turned. Equipment failed. Team gave up. But Tenzing never stopped believing. One more try. One more chance. Then Edmund Hillary arrived. Different from other British climbers, Hillary looked Tenzing in the eye, shook his hand like an equal, asked his opinion. "Will you climb with me?" Hillary asked. Tenzing nodded. Together. That word mattered. Together. Not for me. Not under me. Together. They trained. They planned. They prepared. But people didn't believe. A Sherpa reaching the summit? Impossible. Sherpas carry. Westerners climb. That's how it works. Tenzing heard the whispers, the doubts, the assumptions. He said nothing. He just kept training. May 29th, 1953, Summit Day? At 11:30 a.m., they stood at the top, the first humans ever. Hillary took a photo of Tenzing. Ice axe raised. Flags flying. But Tenzing never took a photo of Hillary. Why? He never explained. When they descended, journalists mobbed them. Questions. Cameras. Fame. Who stepped on the summit first? They demanded. Hillary looked at Tenzing. Tenzing looked at Hillary. They had agreed they would never tell. "We reached it together," Hillary said. Together. Tenzing confirmed. But the press wouldn't accept that answer. They needed a winner, a first, a hero. For weeks, they pushed, they pressured, they begged. Hillary and Tenzing never broke. Some historians think Hillary stepped first. Some think Tenzing. Evidence exists for both. But the truth died with them. Here's what most people don't know. Tenzing's life after Everest was harder than Hillary's. Hillary became a knight, wealthy, famous, celebrated. Tenzing returned to Nepal, still poor, still struggling, still just a Sherpa to many. The Indian government gave him a small pension. The Nepalese government gave him a medal. But the Western world forgot him. He was the sidekick, the helper, the background character. It broke something inside him. Not bitterness, something deeper. He had stood at the highest point on earth, proven himself equal to any man. Yet the world still saw him as less. Years later, someone asked him, "Do you regret not taking credit? Not saying you were first?" Tenzing smiled sadly. The mountain knows. That's enough. But was it? Was it really enough? His children asked him, his grandchildren, his friends. Who stepped first? Just tell us. He never did. Even when dying, when his family gathered close, when they begged one final time, he shook his head, smiled, and said, "Hillary knows, I know, the mountain knows." Then he closed his eyes. The secret died with him. Some say that's noble, some say that's tragic, but maybe Tenzing understood something others didn't. It wasn't about who was first, it was about what they proved together. That a Sherpa and a Westerner could stand as equals, could trust each other, could share victory. That was more important than any record. That was the real summit.